Warning, the following Sarcastic anime trailer will contain major spoilers, but of only the first episode because I have enough material from that episode alone for a full rant. That one series that actually looked good out of the piles of high school slice of life moe this season that turned out pretty shit from the first episode, featuring a new animation style that'll never take off because the whole NPC cast looks like f***ing me's. Hand Shakers. With 5 separate studios jumping on the extremely popular Fate franchise this year. Go Hands didn't want to feel left out, so with the epic name for the series, they needed an epic protagonist. Meet the protagonist, Shiro Emiya, a low-key yet liked mega goody two-shoes that gets distracted helping others by fixing their machines. While sitting in the protagonist seat next to the window, he gets a visit from future harem member number 1, known as Breast Girl, for obvious reasons. Feel sorry for Breast Girl for life-altering things like not being able to look down, not being able to listen to music without a full-on rave party, inevitable future back problems for constantly carrying 2 bowling balls on her chest, and worst of all, for falling in love with a Shiro, a protagonist with the most realistic tragic backstory ever. His mom died from a disease. Makes more sense than the parents dying from an inferno caused by an ancient ritual death game by a goddamn cup going berserk. Following his protagonist, he ends up trespassing, only to find future harem member number 2 not looking too good. Never fear, Shiro can make it worse, getting them linked by an odd hand ritual, and if he gives up on it, she will die. Plunged into some sort of death game against his will, his first opponents are the more useful and perverted Shinji, and his servant the more useful and perverted Rider, with the noble phantasm to orgasm out tentacle rape chains. Only difference is, this Shinji knows when to put his foot down. Starring the guy who will die if he fights an OP protagonist, the girl who will die if she continues moaning and forgets to breathe, the girl who will die if she lies down on her back via multiple fractured ribs, the girl who will die if her butt gets too itchy, seriously, and the guy who will die if he is killed. Hand Tossers.
Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I was able to scratch out an entire Sarcastic anime trailer on the first episode of this series. I actually made a Sarcastic anime preview on it before from just actual trailers of it, but I got a lot of comments saying, oh, now that you did that, you're gonna have to make a, full Sarcastic anime trailer. And I was like, okay, I'll get there. But after watching the first episode, I realized I will probably not be finishing this series, so I figured I might as well just, do what I can on the first episode to make you all happy. Anywho, feel free to check out my other Sarcastic anime trailers, and if you watched this trailer before seeing Hand Shakers, you may actually like the first episode to see how spot on this comparison actually was. If you have seen the first episode of Hand Shakers, well, poor you, but at least you enjoyed the trailer. Have a great evening.